Hey guys, Dr. Mike Israel here to show you a little bit about how to use the female physique hypertrophy templates. Let's take a look. So we have here pulled up a sample template, and all of the templates pretty much look nearly identical. They just differ largely on a particular exercise selections, which you don't have to worry about, and the number of days. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure, and if we could zoom in down here a little bit, that we want to pick the first mesocycle. So there's multiple mesocycles that we can pick through, and they're really different training programs to be done in order. So the first thing we want to make sure to do is to pick the right mesocycle, and we're all going to start on the basic hypertrophy mesocycle 1. First thing we're going to do is just read right into the numbers, not so hard. Number 1, choose your exercises. So as you can tell, we have number of several days here. In this case, it's a 4-day program. Some programs are from anywhere from 2 to 6 days. And what we can do is pick all of our exercises for the categories that are offered. So horizontal pushing movements, we're going to pick, let's say, medium grip bench press. For chest isolation movements, we can pick cable fly, and so on down the line. So we're going to select our exercises, and there's more about which exercises to select in the how-to document that you've received. And as you can tell, as we select exercises, we're going to pick them all the way down. The videos come right up in these links in number 2. So the next thing you do is in number 2, we're going to click right on the video link. Let's click on cable fly and see if that works. We click on the link, and would you look at that, an instructional video for how to do cable flies. Isn't that great? Boom. And that's RP's own Melissa Davis doing cable flies for us, and there's audio to all those videos describing how to do them. And we've also noticed that all of the weeks of training, the exercise lists are now populated. The next thing we're going to do is number 3, we're going to estimate our 10 RMs. So let's say we're capable of a 10 rep max in the bench press of 115 pounds, right? We've typed this in, we're going to type in cable flies, let's say it's 50, incline bench it's 95, overhead tricep extension, let's say it's 55 pounds. Whatever kind of reasonable 10 RMs that is our best guess or based on previous training. Now we input all the variables we need, and we can begin the training process. Here's week 1, day 1. We have the exercise here, the sets are selected for us, and the weight is automatically put in, and as you can tell, all of the weights are put in for the rest of the routine that we follow from left to right all the way into week 4, and then eventually the deload, which we'll talk about in just a second. So far so good. We've got everything we need. Now, as we perform these exercises, what we're going to do is type in our rep results. Let's say we've got 12 reps, 8 reps, and 6 reps that we've done, and we're going to type in all the reps we do for these. We're staying 3 reps shy of failure, and there's much more about what that means in the how-to document. We're going to type in all our reps, and we're going to rate the exercises on their difficulty and how we felt. Notice in the first 2 days, there's no ratings because we need to just establish a baseline. But if we get down here, let's say we have an exercise in day 3, okay, so we have underhand pull-ups, we're going to have a video. Let's say we can do, 5 pounds on that in addition to our body weight, so we type in 155 if you weigh 150 pounds. Here we're going to make sure, so it's going to start really low for us. We're going to have an assisted pull-up machine that we're going to use. And the rep results, okay, let's say we type in whatever, let's say we got 10 reps and 9 reps and 8 reps. We're going to take a look at how we felt during that exercise. There's an option of 1, 0, or -1, and you're going to pick one of those. Let's take a look at what they mean really quick. Option number 1 is if you weren't very sore or tight in the muscles when you actually train them, the reps were super easy to complete. If we type in number 1, it increases the number of sets later in the program in our back exercises to give us a more proper stimulus. Really, really big deal. If we type in 0, or if we select 0 from this list, and all of the spaces in blue are selectorized lists that come down, if we select 0, that means the weight was felt a little bit heavy. It was pretty tough to get the reps, but we got it, and then we really weren't super sore or tight, but we did feel a little bit something from the last time that we worked that muscle. If you pick -1, right, if we pick -1 here, it actually reduces the number of sets, and -1 means that you're still very sore and tight from the muscles from the last time worked. So if earlier in the week we we work the lats and they're really painful during those pull downs or underhand pull-ups, you might rate it a -1, and it's going to actually reduce the amount of work you do later in that next half week. So what ends up being is that the routine progresses exactly to your ability to recover. We fill in all the weights and reps and fill in all the sets. We go all the way through, filling in everything, rating and everything as we go. Notice lots of rating columns. And eventually we get to the deload, right? So we're here at step number 6, right after the rating scales and doing the whole workout. The deload is going to have a special list of sets. It's going to be much lower in sets. The weights are going to be much easier. And the rep goal is 1/2 of the reps of week 1. So for example, in that first exercise of medium grip bench press, we got 12, 8, and 6 reps. So we're going to do 2 sets here, which means that we're going to divide that by 2. We're going to do a set of 6 reps and a set of 4 reps, and then we're going to be done. Super easy. Later in the week, the weight's going to be even lighter, right? Notice for underhand pull-ups, it's half of what we were doing before. After you get done with your deload, you're recovered, you're back to fighting form, and then, so after you've done this first mesocycle, if we could zoom in on the bottom there, we're going to go to mesocycle 2. This one has more volume, exactly everything operates the same. After we complete this one, which is another 5 weeks of training, 4 weeks hard, 1 week easy, then we're going to go to mesocycle 3, which is metabolite training. There's a specific instruction here. You're only going to rest enough between these exercises and these sets to barely catch your breath. And the weights, when you plug them into the formula, you'll see they're a lot lighter. This is going to be pure hell. It's going to burn like crazy, but it's going to get you really awesome growth results. After this 15 weeks of crazy training at the end of mesocycle 3, which is 5 weeks long, we're going to do a mesocycle 4, which resensitizes us to growth. We still pick our exercises, but the weights are going to be heavier, the reps are going to be lower, there's fewer sets, and it's only a 4-week total program. 19 total weeks. At the end of that process, if you want to grow more muscle, you can just restart, pick different exercises, right? So instead of medium grip bench here, we can pick incline bench. The video, so it's a wide grip bench. The video will change to be an appropriate exercise that we pick this time. We can type in different amounts of sets, and then, different weight number here, and then everything is auto-generated for us to use over and over and over. That's about all we have. Really straightforward stuff. Big tip, 2 big tips if you get lost. 3 actually, I keep making up new ones. Number 1, just follow the numbers if you ever get confused. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the way at the end there, we have number 6 to give you deload instructions, and the big arrows point exactly to where you need to be looking. If it's still confusing, read and reread the frequently asked questions document that you got and the how-to document that you got. Last but not least, if you're still struggling, if something's out of place, something doesn't make sense, totally cool. RP Clients group on Facebook. Join it, post your question in there. Tons of other, more than 10,000 other RP clients. A lot of them have been running these sorts of documents and they know exactly how they work. They'll help you out. Some of the consultants will even come in, help you out. No big deal, we'll get you handled. You'll have some of the best hypertrophy training of your life and get that awesome physique you've been working so long to try to achieve.